Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome back to part 28 of the Rosebud Challenge. While I was off camera, I finally remembered to fix Juliet's last name, so she is now Talbot Hope, just like her brother, Ryan. While I was in Create a Sim, I also gave the kids extra outfits because they, when they age up from baby to child, they only have one outfit. So now they have a few outfits that they can cycle through. I tend to do a variation of randomizing of outfits and styled outfits and changing styled outfits a teen a little bit because, I like to just be in and out of Create a Sim as quickly as possible. And there's the dog shaking because he's waking up from a nap and then he's going right back to sleep. So anyways, when we left off, Juliet was doing her homework. They were both working on their homework. Some funny noises, the dog, and Juliet wants to talk about dreams, so we will do that with Brian. I'm hoping that this may help with I'm wondering whether you should buy any blood club perks. Here, let's see, and we already did get the perk for the violin boost. Yes, I just remember from times. We got all the ones we really need right now, so we will just leave it at that. Why is she bored? She had a boring school day, so that's fine. And she wants to play an instrument and get to know Jeremy. The play of instrument may or may not stay. It depends. And if it's still there when she finishes her homework, and she should finish eating her spinach frittata. And I think I told Eden to have a nap because she looked like she was getting sick, but she didn't actually have any of the actual moodlets for the fact that she was sick, but she was batting at what looked like stars, so that's usually a sign that they're getting sick. When we left, I remember that. So let's check on Jeremy. Oh, she reached mental level 5, or Juliet did, so she will be able to go on to the next part, which really she can't really do very much because she has to get to level 10. That's one of them. She has to get an A, so she's working on that by doing her homework and her extra credit homework, and she has to do the 3. You need to be level 8 to get the 3 emotional potions. She's just got to level 5, so she's nowhere near. So I'm going to have, I can't remember what type of painting. I think that was an abstract. We'll have him do a medium realism when he finishes that. Perhaps this last masterpiece will prove elusive for us. So he's energized from the medication. That was not a masterpiece, I don't think, because we didn't get. And did he do his extra credit? He did. We can breed the frog, so we may as well go ahead and do that. There. Breed the frog. All of their inventories. It shows Eden is on her own going to go do some work, but I think what I'm going to have her do is I'm going to have her cook a gourmet meal, and we never had any evening food, nighttime food in their inventory, so I'm going to do the trout meuniere, where you pronounce that, so she could do that when she gets up. And Juliet's finished her homework, and she's tired. So really work on this at the moment. So we will switch over. She did her creativity. I don't know if she's even started her. Can't really do that because she is not likely to be able to become. Well, she might be able to get playful. Let's have her watch the Kids Network when she finishes, and that will, if they watch it long enough, it'll give her the playful. I don't know whether, did we ever have Ryan go play while he did. So he needs to practice typing, and he's done his homework. So we're going to have him go practice typing. Because what my thing is I'm trying to get the kids to finish all their aspirations. This is sort of my own internal thing that I won't let them age up until they get their childhood aspirations. And they'll make us more money when they're teens, they'll be able to help contribute to the Rosebud goal of 1 million, a household worth 1 million simoleons once they become teens, because they can paint and write and do all those things and help with the garden and all that stuff. And they can't really do that while they're kids. They can't really do too much. They could if they fished and stuff. So the trout is excellent, and she maxed her gourmet cooking skill. So we will put that in her inventory, into the fridge. And so that's kind of sort of my internal, like I said, that I because I have it on the long lifespan, they can't age up and become helpful to the family until they reach those. I have played with kids where they actually do contribute a lot, but the fishing is really far away. I was thinking of maybe saying that going into the buy-to-bug mode and getting one of the fishing ponds, and I think they may be free, but maybe setting a value that, because in The Sims 2 and Sims 3 you could put a pond and it would just cost money on your property, and then fish would just be there, or you might. Sims 3 is a little bit less. You think you had to put a spawner into the pond to really get fish, or else you had to stock it by buying the fish, which we obviously can't really do in this game. So you can either buy a pond in the buy-to-bug mode, which, like I said, is free, so you could just say it's 5,000 because it would cost money in real life to put a pond on your property and to stock it. Or you could also put a pool that kind of looks a little bit like a lake, where you try and make it natural, and then buy, again, in the buy-to-bug mode, you buy the fishing sign, like was on the cat. I did the Castaway Challenge, and that was built by the person who did the challenge, and they had a fishing sign. It was with a fountain, but you can do it with a pond just as easily as you can do with a fountain, and then all of a sudden fish start jumping. That could be kind of neat, because you put a pool and you make it look kind of like a natural pool and put fish in it, and they can swim in. It's like a lake, like they have a lake on their property, kind of thing, or a pond or whatever. I thought it would be kind of neat to do. I haven't actually tried that yet, but I would like to do that at some point. Whether I do it with this family, I don't know. I would like to do that in general. So let's see. Jeremy is playful. Have any of these? No, they have not. You can do a little bit of. I think we need to give up on the painting for today, because they seem to be. This one is worth 1838, and then the abstract was worth 1375. So they're not even worth as much. I'm assuming these frogs are probably ready to be bred. No, I am wrong. I guess I bred them sooner than I realized. So you may as well go to bed. You know what? Before you go to bed, I see some things are ready to evolve. So why don't you go do that? Because the gardener will not evolve our plants for us. And I will harvest all and then evolve. That one is to be evolved. That's it. We'll let him go to sleep after that. You, my dear Eden, can you come water these cow plants? We don't want them to die. They are worth 475 simoleons. Try again. No luck. So we have pomegranate, cherry and apple, and grow fruit and pear. Oh, I think I sold the pear. I was meant to plant it. I forgot about that. Did I sell the pear? Oh well, when we get the next time we get a pear, we'll plant the pear. Because we want to graft lemon with the pear to get the plantain. Let's check Eden's needs. You can go try and write, see whether you can get another bestseller. They're proving quite elusive, these masterpieces of bestsellers. Maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll have you actually go paint. I'm going to do an abstract large. We'll switch your aspiration over to painter. Even if you don't get a masterpiece, she's had no masterpieces since she reached this level, and I don't remember her having as many. he got quite a few when they were in there. They didn't have a home yet, and they were painting at the museum. I think he got a few when he was there before he needed them. But and he has managed to get 4 at the top level of the painter extraordinaire. So he's definitely done better than she has. But mind you, I think I've been having her write. She's further along in the writing aspiration than he is. I'd have to double check where he is, but I'm quite sure. I know for a fact that I shouldn't say that, but I'm quite sure. I don't even know that he's on the last tier, but he definitely hasn't got a bestseller. Yes, he hasn't even written the excellent books. He's only written 2, and he's only published 9 books. So I think she can't publish anything because she has 2, and they're both bestsellers. She can, but I'm choosing to keep them and selling them to submit them to the literary digest. She's energized from her nap, but she had been inspired before she started. So how's our Ryan? He's hungry and tired. I think you need to stop practicing your typing. And you got to motor 6. Very good. You can grab serving as something. Grab some trout. Yeah. Breed frogs. Inventory is getting full again, so it's hard to find stuff. Inventory is so much easier to find the frogs. Just check. I'm gonna sell the stuff just to get the inventory. Cluttered. All of this produce, flowers, so the inventory is much less full. And I know I want to plant these cowberries, but not yet. We have a whole property covered. I guess we could put them out here. I wonder if they don't want to, because I do at some point. Might just do that as a separate video altogether, like the building, and just put it up as a separate video. I may do that after this. That might be the next episode. Might just be a build of me, building out their house, because they have the money. They have 187,000 simoleons. And how much was that painting? 1644. Not as much as I would have liked. Thank you, but. You try a realism medium and see how that works for you. And Ryan, you should go to bed now because you're tired, beaten. We'll get your dish. You keep wanting to get to talk to Jack. I guess because she's in the neighborhood, and so they keeps coming up, even though they can't actually do it. Because all you can do is ask her about the Day of the Dead challenge. There's no opportunity to actually talk to her other than that. So fast while she's painting. I think when she finishes this, even if it's not a masterpiece, we will have her go to bed. It's 4:30. Well, I didn't. Sales collector, 2,390, so it's worth a lot, but no masterpiece. So off to bed you go. I think we'll just have you. If you want to publish a book, we'll have you write a book when you. No, I won't be upset if it becomes a bestseller. That'll be okay. Juliet has to go to the bathroom, so we'll have her use the toilet. I know she was, but I just wanted to set it up so that she when I went to have her take a shower, it didn't interfere with her going to the bathroom because it would have canceled her going to the bathroom. So I had to set her up to go to the bathroom. And then I'm going to have her have a quick meal because she's just a little bit hungry, so she doesn't need a full-on dinner. So she can have some cereal. Doesn't like how she smells. And Ryan is going to have to go to the bathroom. Well, it's only 6:30. He'll get up and go use the stuff when his sister's done. And Jeremy is hungry, so we will let him eat some breakfast. And he is actually hungry, so we will let him have some breakfast scrambled when he gets out. Check. I was thinking of having him watch TV while he eats his breakfast. Sometimes it glitches a little bit when you go on the fast speed. Feed the frogs. When the more people sims you have and they're doing things. And all the frogs spread in their inventory before. There's one of her new little outfits. Cereal. And she actually wants to get to know Jeremy and to chat with someone. Jeremy, you can get up and eat. Your daughter wants to talk to you. It'd be nice if you'd listen to me. A little bit of a delay in between when I told you to get up and now Ryan needs to go to the bathroom and take a shower, so he's gonna have to get up. I obviously kept him up too late. I don't even remember why I kept him up so late. But the kid's tired, but he has to go to the bathroom and have a shower before he goes. Why are you walking all the way around? You could have walked. You're going to go sit down at the table? I wish they wouldn't do that. When they have to go to the bathroom and whatever, they go out of their way, sit down somewhere completely unrelated, and then they wave their arms around. I'm like, okay, I told you to go to the bathroom, and I told you to have a shower. And you just wasted, 20 sim minutes or whatever doing something you did not need to do. Practice typing when you come home. So you may need to have a nap when you come home. Oh, he actually did all the practicing. He's on the last tier, so he's practiced for 4 hours. That's what I had him doing. I had him practice typing, and I forgot that I had set him up to do that. The poor kid got that the whole time. I didn't even have her get to know Jeremy because I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. She gets home. Garbage, and let's see. We're not viewing a piece of art at the museum. We are not going to the museum. Paint at the museum? No. We're going to the museum. We don't really need food right now, so I'm going to cancel that one too. Play the violin. Do you happen to have a violin in your inventory? Because I'm not buying one. Not at this point in time. Oh, look, we have 4 more cow plants. That's 475 times 4. Might be 1900. But last time I calculated them, I didn't do it properly. I'm used to using a calculator. It's much easier with the calculator. Okay, are you clean enough to go to school? Because you need to be at school. It's 8:42. I guess you could shower a little bit. As long as you get out the door before 9. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing, Jeremy? I bet you're going to research gardening. You're not. You're going to actually write. You're going to write. For some reason I find when I do the mysteries, they're worth nothing. Literally, I think it was mysteries. They were worth no money. No, I thought they were supposed to be worth the most, but that's not how it's happened. And I haven't tried it. I'm afraid to because of that. I didn't bother changing the name of the book, and there Ryan is off to school, and Eden, she can have a thoughtful shower when she gets out. Now, is the maid going to come today? We have a maid. Hi, cancel maid service. So we have a maid. They are supposed to come. We got water in both these bathrooms, so we need the maid to come to clean. And we're going to have Eden write. Oh, she's going to be inspired, right? Because I had her have a... Oh, I don't know which is... There's the... Gardener. There is my timer, but we're going to actually play through the day and make sure I'd like the kids to be home before I stop recording. But we'll try and set them up to do stuff so that we get through the day quickly. I don't know what music they're listening to. The frogs. So they're both going to be writing, and we will go on to the second speed just to sort of speed it up. Injure Adam. Come up with 4 names. So she wants to do something at the museum. Oh, we got 5,805 simoleons from both their books. They both like to do things when they're inspired that I really have no interest in having them do for whims. So why don't you talk to each other? He wants to kiss her. Well, you can't do that while you're sitting down. Oh, look! The maid came! Thank you! Because we needed you to come yesterday. But today is good. Better than not coming at all. Let's see. So we found that the soothing sage... Let's try the evocative lemon and see what it does. Evocative lemon makes them inspired. That works. I think I might buy them a teapot. That's something that also helps when they're sick. We're at 199,439 simoleons, which will go down a little bit when I find the teapot, but I guess because it's under the little appliances. The teapot, it's 275. There we go. Drop them down a little bit. We need them to do a painting. Or sell some of these frogs, and then we'll get up over. Oh, we can breed the frogs. It'd be nice to break that 200,000 before the end of the episode. Of course, we could easily do, like I said, by selling the frogs. I think these are all too new. They're not gonna. Of course, they're better quality because the original. See, having better quality cow plant berries does not increase the value, or not that I found, of the actual cow plants. They're going to be $4.75 no matter what. So I have found that the berries get quite valuable, but they still don't get $4.75. But it gets to the point where I can't be bothered planting them and going through and waiting that long, so I just sell them. I'm trying to think what value they get to. I don't remember exactly. Let's just go fast, because we just want the kids to get home, even though I had really wanted to. Is Jeremy almost finished his book? Is one of them going to finish their books before the end of the day? I really like them to get up and do a painting, so that there the gardener's gone, going away. Don't know why he has to walk through the house to leave. He can never come in the house. They're busy talking. That might be slowing them down on the writing books. So I guess really it takes a long time in real life to write books. Even though it seems to take a long time, it's nowhere near the time it would really do. So can you get an excellent book there for us, Jeremy? Then you can go cloud gaze. And I can't even say to publish anything because you don't have the book to publish. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Finish your book, please. Oh, looks like it went all there. He's done. And he got an excellent at least. Let's sell to publisher. And it's a bestseller. So it won't count. We will submit to the Literary Digest. I don't know if there's any point in him cloud gazing at this because he's confident from the bestseller. You know how to save that bestseller for when you actually needed bestsellers. Okay, there. Go do that. And then we're going to go paint. Try another realism, medium. There. Oh, it actually counted. It never used to count for publishing. I wonder. I've never noticed it counting as a publishing of a book because I looked before and it never did. It did. Great. Should. It is published. It's just published to someone better. Matter how it's published in terms of counting for publishing books. Okay, so did you finish your book? You did not make a bestseller. You need to write a bestseller. You didn't write a bestseller. So try a motivational book. And the kids are not back from school. My timer went off again. So we go a little bit past even the second timer. They really want them home. Read the frogs again. Frogs. I'm gonna sell some of these frogs. Nice to be at the 200. Not that we'll stay there because, like I said, I think I may. The next video may just be building, not fully furnishing, but at least building and somewhat furnishing the rest. Because I had an original floor plan that I got off the internet, and I might just build the rest of the house because the bedrooms are supposed to be over on this side. This is actually supposed to be a dining room, and then there is other rooms, including a garage here, which, like I said previously, I just had to do a still building. He did a masterpiece. Oh, and the little boy is sad for some reason. Yeah, probably a sad school day. So 4,193. We'll sell that to the art gallery. Excellent. That was worth waiting, and then we definitely got over the 200,000. So we'll put him back on the best-selling author. And let's just do a quick check now that we have 200,000 plus a little bit over. We'll go to achievements, wealth and collecting, and we're 267, 622 of the million. I think the last time we looked, we were about 200,000. So we've got, about 60 some odd thousand over. So that's good. And they have books published, so they're just going to make more money from that. And he got his Painter Extraordinaire aspiration completed. I think before we sign off, before we end this episode, yes, he is sad from his school day. Poor kid. I'm just going to breed the kids frogs because I hadn't bred them, and I'm not going to bother selling any of them because I had done that to try and get over 200,000, and then Jeremy goes and does a masterpiece for me. Oh, you can cry it out. It's too sad. Maybe that'll help get rid of that. But we'll leave it here. So yeah, there she's confident from writing, even though she didn't write a bestseller for us. But she still wrote a book. It'll still earn some money, so that's fine. But that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. And like I said, I think possibly the next video may just be a build. It kind of depends on how long it takes me to build out the house. That I may just combine it with a little bit of gameplay, or I just may be a shorter video. I'm not sure. So that'll be it, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!